Hello, we are on the internet, and people are in the wrong spots because I'm a professional streamer.
Just give it
Oh,
a
I'm playing
second.
Edo today.
Edo.
Fresh.
Edo.
Hi,
Well, listen,
how are you?
we're back.
What's
We're
going
back.
on?
We're back from GaryCon,
Mm-hmm.
and I brought more than books home with me. I brought a bit of COVID love just for me to have. So if you hear my voice go a little crazy tonight, that's what it is. Or if I suddenly just get up and run, it's because the COVID is literally coming out of me right now.
So gross. Literally do not have to share that much information.
It's
He just has
literally.
to go blow his nose.
I'm going. Yes, something is blowing. Exactly. So there is that, and I hope those of you that were at GaryCon had a great time. A couple of people came over and said hello, and that was very flattering. Our whole posse was sort of roving around. We got to play MCC with Mr. Jim Wampler, which was sort of a highlight. And we
So
found out all the. And my favorite part of the game was when we would look around the table and go, "We're not doing that right." Okay, in our game, we don't do it that way. We're not doing it. So, you know, we're going to retcon very little. We're just going to plunge ahead into the wastelands, so to speak. Tonight, our guest is Sophia from, can we say from the Voctaire? Co-streamer of the Voctaire?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you guys like somebody has to give me something. Sophia, when's your game on the Voctaire? Is that Thursday nights?
That's Thursday nights, starting about 8:30ish. Yeah,
Yeah.
my Final Fantasy 14 homebrew with my crew.
I watched it. I have never played a game of Final Fantasy because I'm old, and I was incredibly lost. But if you like Final Fantasy, I would suggest to check it out. That's over at the Voctaire. So Sophia's along for the ride tonight, and at some point we'll probably die. We will introduce your character momentarily. Let's get to the ridiculousness, though, that happened last time very quickly. A sky rock fell from the sky and hit the mountains, and a scout from your village, sort of came back and said, "There's like all sorts of crazy stuff happening there, and some ruins of the ancients have been unearthed. So your tribe, wanting to be the best tribe, has sent you four wonderful people to find stuff to make the tribe stronger. Stuff. And some of the things you found along the way, there is a big cloud of red. What the hell was that? I wasn't even going there.
That was the COVID.
That was the COVID. There was a big cloud of red stuff floating over the crash site, the crater, which you guys have not gone into or anything, but every so often bits of it fall from the sky and land on you. You found some ruined homes, and you've picked up a cat.
Meow.
Do you remember the cat?
Yes.
You don't have to have a sound effect for everything, Affy.
Yes,
I
do.
thought the cat was bad. I remember.
The cat gives off psychic projections, like it can project like images.
And it has replaced my missing bag.
And it's sort of like a reverse tiger leopard, like it's black with orange spots. Yes, Judy lost her Crown Royal bag.
Her whole personality is gone. It's
gone.
Dolph in the chat.
Rip for Dolph, who was who the party found inside the engine of their bubble car, and subsequently was exploded by, I believe, by tech, wasn't it? Sonic generation.
Well,
into the poor little skull of Dolph. And
he was a cool dude, though.
He literally went pop. So you had just fought. You had looked down into the crater. there was a sort of tunnel sticking out the side of the crater wall. You guys jumped down into that and fought two sort of white-furred mutants. And I think that's where we left off. Am I missing anything?
I don't think so.
No?
Other than the rules of the game.
We're going to pretend we're not missing the rules of the game. Listen, they're mostly just guidelines.
I think I'm in for surprises tonight because I wasn't at GaryCon. I don't know what's coming.
The one thing we really got wrong was tech levels. Like, some people are using gear that they probably shouldn't be able to, to do.
Like my
It's
force
me.
belt.
I'm
Look at
Vanilla.
Are we dropping R.I.P. Dolph? R.I.P. Dolph.
F's in
But-
chat.
By the end of the night, we could be dropping R.I.P. Marianna. We'll see. Okay. Why do you say F's in chat? Why F?
I don't know.
Because it's an old first person shooter meme. It's F. I can't remember if it's like one of the Call of Duty games.
If it means the word I think, we can't say it.
No.
Well, it basically means rip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in one of the old Call of Duty games, it was basically there was a button prompt
There you go.
where you had to like pay respects to one of your fallen comrades, and it was F. You had to press the F key.
Oh, nice. See, I've learned something.
Integration errors, got it. I have to pay respects.
We learned. Okay, so listen, you're looking down a tunnel.
Just go at the, like
so-
exploded body of Dolph and just go, oops.
Here was the description last time. I'll try to cough away from the mic. Beneath the top of the ridge, two white-furred beasts hunch at the entrance to a gray-floored cave, spears in hand, looking across the crater towards a glint of metal on the far side of the crater and the shifting sands on the bottom of the crater. A rat crawls from one beast's shoulder to the other before sniffing in the air. Lifting its head towards you and emitting a high-pitched whine, the beasts retreat inside their cave immediately. You guys then jump down into the caves and blow them away. Because we're murder hobo like that. So,
Yeah.
so the cave...
I'd like to
cave-
scoop up what's left of Dolph and put it in a small sack.
Okay. There's not much there. It was...
His goggles. He lost his goggles, didn't he?
Yes, they were taken.
Oh, no. Okay, I'll just scoop up what goo is left and put it in the bag.
Okay. That's fine. You can do that. There is a tube in the gray stone floor leading down. It looks like some sort of tunnel.
I've had lots of success with tubes before. Let's do it.
Also lying, though, at the back of the tunnel appears to be a man made of metal. And where there should be a head, there is sort of a glass sphere filled with what appears to be water and a goldfish swimming around inside the glass orb.
Can I do a AI recognition?
That's for an AI to roll against you. They roll AI recognition to see if they can tell if you're human or not.
Okay, sorry.
Hello?
Does the robot look like banged up or anything, or is it?
I will let Sophia decide that if the robot looks banged up.
Who are you? Why are you in my cave? Do you have any food? Drinks, preferably.
Amazing.
You don't think I have any fish food?
You won't happen to see the cat.
This cat?
Please don't ever run away from me. I don't wish to be eaten by the cat. No.
Just
You
hug
guys-
the cat a little tighter.
I'm going to say that you guys can see that although the fish is able to move about, the body that the glass orb is attached to is motionless. and in front of it on the floor is there's an opening in the chest, and there is what appears to be an F cell lying on the floor.
Okay, I'll walk over to it.
Okay.
I look at. Do I see any like obvious weapons on this thing?
I don't think so. I think you do notice that the claws on the robot that the fishbowl is attached to they look pretty aggressive.
I'll say, do you want me to put this cell back in you? You're not gonna attack me, are you?
No, so long as you keep that cat away from me.
I have no connection with this cat. I make no problems.
The cat projects an image of a little fish swimming around a bowl and a hand pawing in at it.
No fish sticks.
All right, I'll pick up the F cell and see if I can figure out how to plug it into the chest here.
So we're gonna say that Marianna, as you did battle with those white. You've also come to investigate the crater, and you did battle with those beast guys, and they managed to pull your battery out, which shut down the suit. So as Ito puts the power cell back into the suit, it begins to recycle. It's sort of like an old school computer. You hear the fans sort of turning on, lights start to flicker, and then a neural uplink is reestablished to the fish. And Sophia, you have control over your body again.
So you hear the Windows 95 sound or something?
I don't think I do. That's about all I got.
The robot body stands up. Are you just going through every sound piece you have on the board, finding something?
Yeah, I played my one. I found it.
It's working for me.
Robot noises.
So you're in what appears to be like a short, a relatively short, gray stone tunnel. The only light coming from behind you from the crater, and there is though a tube going down.
Was there anything on those beasts, the white furred beasts, other than the spears they're holding?
Sure. Hold on one second. We'll check that.
Meanwhile, do you want to come with us?
Yeah, what are you doing in here?
This fish bowl bot?
Hey, Dave, my name, designation, something is Marianna's, and I processing. I was fighting bees. I came to investigate crater. They got in my way. That's that. She flexed her claws as if to say, and she would stabby, swish, swish.
Ryan, all the beasts do not have anything, with the exception of their spears. You do notice. I don't know if you remember this from last time, but they have red flecks in their eyes.
Okay.
Right, I remember
Is it like reminiscent of the stuff we saw falling?
Yes, you guys had kind of put two and two that maybe there was a correlation there.
Just like the scout back in the village that we isolated.
The scout had come back with red flecked eyes. That's correct.
I'm going to look in all of our eyes, except for my own, because I can't do that. It's impossible. Do we have red flecks in their eyes?
At this time, you don't see red flecks in anyone's eyes.
Okay, you guys are safe.
Not even the goldfish's eyes yet.
I think you have red in your eyes. Oh wait, never mind. That's just an eye boogie.
So what would the party like to do?
Yes, go down the tunnel.
Okay. Who's going to do that?
Is it caring about?
Okay. Tech, I think Tech raised their hand first. So Tech, you go over to the tube, And as you sort of maybe put your hand into it, you feel like a rush of air come up. Like it responds to the pressure of your hand entering the tube. And you feel like maybe if you were to tie yourself into the tube, that, the air would greet you and lower you gently. That's your best guesstimation.
Sentient air.
It's okay, Judy. I'll go first.
Okay.
Nice. Step in the tube. Step into the tube.
So you step into the tube. There's a large gust of air, but you descend gently to the bottom.
It's okay, Judy.
Okay. And with my cat, I go.
Okay. So you enter a stone-walled basement area, and it's filled with plastic encased utility items that have been pulled from their storage bins and tossed about. So there's all these shelves and these plastic storage bins, and there's all kinds of clutter lying about the room.
Somebody is not very tidy.
I should also add that it's dark, so I assume someone has some light.
Yes.
I think I've got a torch somewhere or something.
Yeah, internal light sensors are malfunctioning.
No, it's just dark.
Does the force baton emit light?
Maybe a little.
I've got that plasma cutter, fusion torch. I don't know if that would light up enough or just get really hot.
Well, it would give off some light. So you're using very rudimentary light sources then, and the room is dimly lit. One thing you notice is that all the boxes have this symbol on it. I'll bring that up here for you.
Question.
Is that a symbol we recognize?
You have not seen this symbol before, but it is over just about everything.
Well, I guess I should.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I guess somebody should check the boxes, and usually I do the dumb stuff. So do you want me to go check it out?
Oh, please.
All right.
This is sort of like what you're looking at, right? There's boxes everywhere, and
That guy looks a lot like me. I'm not gonna lie.
there are some similarities there. I don't doubt that at all. You find some bulky equipment with cables and wires pulled out of it. You also find a number of discarded metal heads of various sizes with wires hanging out the bottom of it.
I'll put the cat down and pick one of the heads up.
All right. So you pick it up, you look it in the eye, turn it around. It's got a fair amount of weight to it.
That's okay. I'm really strong.
And when you look up sort of the neck, there's all kinds of wires and that falling out of it. But for Judy and her 6 intelligence, it's all a bit of a mystery. So with your limited light, if you'd like, you can each make a luck check to see if you can find something of use in amongst all the clutter. So you're going to roll a d20, and you want to get under your luck score.
I got.
Nope.
Oh, that's a D12. I got under my luck score.
I credit.
Okay. So let's see here. Judy got under her luck.
Yep.
Let's roll to see what Judy finds. Oh my gosh, Judy! You find this handheld device. It looks a lot like actually Jimmy James. His rifle, his Gaza rifle. This looks like a small version of it, like a pistol version.
Oh. I will take that 100%.
Because what could possibly go wrong?
I don't know.
Be good for Ito to throw it.
Okay, there should now be a gauzer pistol over in the party sheet. Did anyone else get under their luck? Marianna, is that under your luck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what Marianna's found. Marianna, you find a beautiful set of goggles.
How big are they?
They look almost identical to a set that a friend not too long ago was wearing before their head exploded from a sonic blast. And that's in the party sheet as well now. It's listed as Obscura Lux trademarked goggles. Did anyone else get under their luck? Jimmy did not. Did Tech, did you make a luck check? Roll D20 and see.
You knocked on my door, sorry.
That's okay. Roll D20 and see if you get under your luck.
Okay. Almost a 1. No, I did not. Not even close.
Not under your luck. Okay, so you guys managed to find a gauzer pistol and a pair of goggles.
Can I take the goggles?
Sure.
So I'll hold out my little bag that I scooped. Dolph into, and I drop the goggles into the bag. I close back up.
Okay. All right. So you put the goggles into the bloody sack that you're carrying around.
He would have wanted it.
Dolph is leaky.
Plus, they're also like way too small for anybody to use.
Can I have a little dip into your bag? I'd like to wear some Dolph war paint.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to honor Dolph next time we're in combat.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well, let's go to that upgrade for your deceased comrade.
What's that, Sophia?
All those goggles and upgrade for your deceased comrade.
Yeah, the last thing we need is some
Jeremy
some
Chapman says the goggles are cursed and they make you grow a long mustache. Can that be canon?
Can that be canon? Sure. Sure. We can probably we can just say that like wearing the goggles increases hair growth in the lip area. Even when there is no hair to be had there. So you guys take a minute, Jimmy, does the cutting torch have charges?
I'll check. I don't think so.
Okay.
I would just click on the little dragon on the fusion torch.
Trying that pistol out there, Judy?
No, I was just making sure I coded it right.
Judy, I can tell you that you have no chance of understanding that gauzer pistol.
That's
because
okay. I've seen how Jimmy uses it, and that's how I'm
because
going
of
to do
your
it.
limited intelligence.
It does have charges. It's a C cell, F cell, or Q cell.
Okay, can you burn off a charge for your light source?
Okay. I'm not quite sure how to do that.
Okay, let's see. If we go to your character, Jimmy James, is it under your... No,
it's under inventory.
Inventory.
The gauzer's got...
How many fusion... So the fusion torch has a C cell, which means it has 10 charges.
20 charges for C cell.
Oh, is that what it says? 20?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to type it in after here. You haven't used it before this, have you?
I used it in the with the grabby vine things, trying to burn through.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 charges off here.
Perfect.
Can you see that on your character sheet now that it reads 18 charges? I put in brackets beside it. Yep,
yeah, got it. Perfect.
Okay. So you guys finish off the search. Do you head back up the air tunnel? You don't see any exits here.
Guess so, if there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, there's no obvious entrance or exit, with the exception of the air shaft that you wrote down here.
I start
I'm
heading
gonna look
back
around
up.
behind some of the shelves and stuff and see if there's any, well, maybe something hidden or something like that.
Yeah, you do. You find another. You find another android head. It's a little different than the one that Judy was looking at.
Okay. Can I? Can I discern anything from this? Like,
It's made of durasteel and no rust. Lots of cables hanging out the bottom.
does it look like it was ripped off of something, or does it look like it was like?
No, it looks like it was. It looks like it was never installed.
Okay.
Like it's a spare. Like it's a spare part.
I think Marianna needs an upgrade.
If you can get Marianna to remove the fishbowl, I suppose.
You see Marianna's trying to remove the fishbowl.
No, it's sealed on there pretty good.
Okay. You never know when this head might come in handy. I'll add it to the sack with Dolph.
Okay. If you put the head in with Dolph, and that Dolph could fit inside the head. What remains of them?
Goop.
When you look out of the crater, you can see that the floor of the crater is sort of, it moves a little bit. It shimmers. And then on the far side of the crater, you can see some sort of metal glinting back at you in the wall of the other side. And above, just imagine like a hurricane of this red sort of mist swirling above you.
How far away would you think that was? Not the
crater's probably a few 100 feet across, like 200, maybe the size of a football field from one side of the crater to the other.
We don't have the car here with us, do we?
No, you put the car down prior to flying into the red cloud, which, between you and me, was a good choice.
We don't have any Healy stuff in the party sheet.
I think there's some metapacks, are there not?
I've got some metapacks.
He's got them all.
So I've got 4 wounds. I've got 6 max HP.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's not great.
I'll take care of that for you.
Thanks.
Are you going to use your ability or the metapack?
The metapack.
Okay, or the medi shot rather. Medi shot.
Medi shot, yeah. So
3 hit points by the looks of it.
roll a d4.
All right. D4.
Your strength is increased by 3 for 1 hour.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
And I healed 3 wounds, so I've got 1 left.
Yep.
Perfect. I feel better about that.
So, yeah. Do we have a way? We don't have a way to drop a buff on him for that, do we?
I already did.
Looks like it. Yeah, it's already been.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated.
I don't know what I did, but you're welcome.
No.
So we're leaving, right? Going up the air shaft? Fart shaft?
Can we get the air to go backwards?
I don't know.
Can we change it from suck to blow?
I don't know.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Excellent.
I feel
So
like
when you
there's a switch around here somewhere.
When you step in the bottom of the shaft, rather than descending you gently, it sort of whooshes you up the tube.
Ah!
Wow.
Please very sure I don't lose any water.
So you guys make it to the top of that tunnel again, and you're looking out over the crater. As I said, the bottom sort of shimmers, and it appears to be moving a bit. And on the far side, there's some sort of glint of shiny metal, maybe, glinting back at you.
We just make a run across? I don't think it's safe to be out here for too long.
Why is the ground moving?
Oh boy.
I mean, I'll go and start walking.
I'm with Judy. Plus, she has ammo for my rifle.
I'm just gonna fly about 10 feet off the ground. I don't want to get my head up in the stuff.
Okay. So, sorry, you're walking down into the crater?
Nobody stopped me, and I'm
Okay, Judy.
dumb.
Is Marianna's getting all kinds of red crap in her bowl?
Yeah, every so often there's like a little bit of like as the red stuff falls from the storm or whatever that is above, just as it sort of falls on you, it's also falling in the water.
So it looks like a little like the fish food floating on top of the water.
Absolutely.
And Marianna says, "Oh, food, fish, you thanks."
No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Hold on.
How's our red
No.
meter looking?
No.
The rad meter again, it's still in the green, right? But it's up right.
It was up near the yellow?
Yeah, it's staying up right against the yellow line.
Okay, so we're still not quite cooked, but almost.
I hold it out in front of me like that's going to give me some advantage and start down into the crater.
Okay.
Unless somebody stops me. Because again, I'm
behind
stupid.
you.
I'm gonna turn on my force field so I'm not affected by it.
Marianna is not very smart. He's not much smarter than Judy.
So when Judy and Tech sort of get to the bottom, the ground gets really soft. You have to kind of wade through it a bit. It's not really mud, but it's like just very soft sort of sand and grit.
Is it red?
No, it's not.
Okay.
This is uncomfortable. Is it leg day?
Give you a piggyback ride.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like hoist her up on my back.
So Judy climbs aboard. Tech. Does Tech have any needles?
I can make needles come out of my hands, but I don't have them all the time.
Okay. Oh, they're not there all the time? Okay. So Judy sort of navigates an easy place to sit, and Tech keeps walking. Is everybody else still walking through it?
Well, how deep is the squishy stuff? Because I'm super short.
Right
and
now, it's
stumble bum.
Right now, it's up. So a regular person would be up past their knees, sort of their thigh.
So it's like waist high on me. Excellent.
You could probably jump inside the force field. I'll fly us. You don't want to get all wet.
If that's allowed. I know you had Dolph as a shoulder-mounted weapon, but I don't know if I'm small enough.
No, you're
It's allowed,
significantly bigger. You're significantly bigger. But he can, if Ito wants, he can fly with you. He's not going to be very mobile.
See how strong I am. Yeah, 13 strength. He'll probably carry it.
Okay. All right, so you're carrying Jimmy James. Marianna, this group that you're with is just wading out into the pit. Are you going to wade out with them?
Yes, and I'm going to try and put after being told I can't eat the weird things that look like red fish flakes, I'm going to put my robo hands over the top of the bowl and try to shield myself way through this crap.
Okay. All right. So everybody sort of wades in. And you get out, and now it's Tech. It feels strange. It's like there's a weird pull on you as you get out into it, and it's now maybe up just above your waist. And then suddenly the ground that you're standing on beneath you is not there anymore, and you sort of you sink very quickly beneath the surface. But you feel like you're floating in the air.
F's in the chat for Tech.
I'm trying to hold Judy up so that she can breathe.
So you push Judy up with your hands, and you just feel yourself slipping deeper and deeper. Judy, Tech's there holding you up, and then all of a sudden, gone. And you sort of splash down into this sort of grit and sand, and then you immediately begin to sink as well.
Oh. Well, Rip, look to my cat, make grabby hands. So it'll come help me.
The cat just pushes forward a visual image of the letter F as the two of you disappear beneath the surface. The two of you disappear beneath the surface. Marianna,
go down the rest of the way like this.
Yeah, stopped. Marianna, Ghostly is given a player buff and a reroll, by the way, and I think we had one and one bank, so we're at 2 and 2. We need to maybe next time we'll add it to the UI person. We should add our rerolls and that to our UI. That's what we should do.
Dear.
Make Effie's job harder.
Take a note. Okay, so Marianna, you stopped, and Ito, you're like hovering above. With Ito, could you maybe give me a strength check? Roll a d20, and just click the strength check. It'll roll it for you.
That's not good.
No, you're starting to feel a little tired, and the wolf is starting to weigh a lot, and you're starting to sink down. His feet are sort of Jimmy James, your feet are starting to touch the sand.
I drop him.
Okay, you just drop him, Jimmy. You hit
combat
the sand.
roll.
You hit the sand, and again, you feel sort of a light. You sink below the surface very quick, like you've just dropped into a pool.
And you get hit by a ballista.
And then you feel yourself
you
feel yourself being pulled down.
Hey, stronghold.
Am I struggling to breathe under here, or does this still feel...
Hey, people beneath the sand. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Okay.
Oh wow.
People,
Are we seeing people now?
You're the people beneath the sand. I have Marianna and Ito above the sand. Marianna, they disappeared just in front of you. And Ito, you're hovering over where they fell in.
I will.
Or were dropped. Either or.
Oh, I don't have any rope. Look at that.
I do.
That's unfortunate. I dropped you. Let's see what Marianna is doing, and then I'll decide what I'm doing.
So you look at the fish. Marianna?
And said fish kind of walks forward and peers.
Okay.
Is he comfortable down there?
You don't hear any reply.
Can I still see Jimmy?
No.
Oh. Well.
At this point, you hear the crack of a firearm. And the sand near you, like something hits it. And you look back and you see a group of 3 mutant rabbit men like you encountered before. 2 of them have some sort of boomsticks. And they're taking aim at the 2 of you.
Relax, and just send in a Marianna jumps into the sand.
Jumps into the sand? Disappears beneath the surface. Ito?
I'm going to stand here in indecision for a turn.
Since you're so quick to decide, you hear the crack of 2 firearms go off again.
There we go.
So I have an 18 and a 6.
The 18 hits.
The 18 hits?
I got a shot.
Now you have your force field up, but the round ricochets up for 5 points of damage.
Force field almost done.
And they begin to try to, you can see them up on the edge of the crater getting the guns reloaded for another shot.
How do you change your temporary hit points? Never mind.
Temp hit points?
I got
okay.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, the force field gives temporary hit points.
Yep.
Okay, after getting shot, I'm just gonna go up a little bit and then make a and I'm going to dive into the sand.
Okay, so you go up and then dive down. So let's go beneath the sand with our friends that went first. So Tech will arrive first. The next round, Judy will arrive. The round after that, Jimmy James will arrive. The round after that, Marianna, and so on. Okay?
2 rounds after Marianna's before Ito shows up.
Yeah, because he took a round to think. So you fall gently to the ground on a sand-strewn floor, marked with the shape of an eye cut in half with shards of golden glow emerging from the top. Just like what you saw on those boxes and everything in the storage room. You were maybe not here for that when I showed that, Artemis. Just a second. I'll see if I can...
I did see it.
You did see it? Okay, perfect.
Yep.
Sand sprinkles down on your head, and you feel dizzy. But through your whirling vision, as your vision starts to uncloud, you can see flickering lights along the walls and a bright passageway in front of you. You hear clacking from the walls to your left and right as long spider-like legs lash out towards you and shadowy figures move down the hall in your direction.
If there's any inclination of bugs, Judy immediately screams and hides behind Tech.
Okay. So we're going to... you're not there yet. Tech's first to arrive. So we're going to... what we're going to do is we're going to go to initiative. Because, as you do.
As you do.
Okay.
Decisions and stuff. Why aren't you rolling?
You want me to do the roll for everyone, or are you guys rolling for yourselves? You guys rolling for yourselves? I just have to roll for them? Roll NPC's initiative. Ta-da!
Roll now or wait until we're there?
Go ahead and roll now. Let's roll now so we get it out of the way.
Thanks, Plush.
Ready, Freddy.
Now we got everybody's got their initiative in. I don't want to start this without... We're good?
Looks like it.
Marianna isn't there yet, so we're starting. Tech, you get to react first. At the beginning of your turn, I'd like you to make a fortitude save to see if you can shake off this sort of... shake off the effects. You didn't, so you're at... I need you to do all actions at -1 dice this turn.
Ooh.
Boy. Okay. You said there was something that was like lashing out at me?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna move away from that.
Okay. So for that, I need you to make a reflex saving throw for me.
I just hit the -1d to do that then?
Yeah, you got to make sure your -1d is checked, and you make a reflex save.
Nope, that's a 7.
Actually, you only need to get a 5 to avoid them. So these strange spider-like legs and arms lash out at you, but they don't hit. You step away from where you entered, and you sort of immediately begin to feel that this brain cloud is going to lift, but you are still under it for the entire rest of the round. However, from the hallway where I said you saw the light, you see four figures take shape, all of them with mosquito-like heads.
Oh no!
And you recognize them as like members of the Skull Drinkers clan.
Oh boy.
The one that we splatted all over the car windshield?
The very ones. In fact,
Boy.
one of them is his brother.
Oh no!
Boy.
What would you? They are
What are
coming.
the odds?
They come at you looking rather aggressive. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna throw a spine at one of them.
Okay. Are you moving away from where you entered? I guess you already did to get out of the way of the spider-like arms. Yes. So go ahead and throw a spine. Can you guys? I guess you guys can't see the NPCs. Hold on. I can't tell. My eyes are too old. Can you? You can see these,
it on
right?
the combat tracker.
Okay.
Skull drinkers on the combat tracker. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. All right. So you rolled a 6 to hit with your thorn. That is not enough. So the thorn shoots down the hallway, past them, and now they're just using this turn to move closer to attack you. So they don't quite get to you this turn. So now we're going to the top of the round, and this time Judy is here. So Judy, as you descend, I need you to first of all make a fortitude save to see if you're affected by the proverbial haze of...
Oh, 4.
Yeah, no. So you're at -1 dice this turn. Tech, you are no longer at -1 dice this turn because you moved away. Just like Tech, sand falling on your head, these strange spider-like appendages reaching for you. Tech, now that you've moved away from the wall, you can see that the spider-like appendages, they have like hyper syringes on the end for fingers. Like they have the long needles that you recognize from maybe the Medi injections and things like that. So they have like little needles and like little scissor-like ends and all kinds of different tool-like fingers. So top of the round is Tech. What is Tech going to do first this round? The Skull Drinkers are there now.
Judy out of the way.
Do you want to help Judy get out of the way?
Yeah, I want to like yoink Judy so she's behind me.
Okay. Judy, are you going to then move out of the way on your turn?
I had intended to move away, yes.
Okay, so go ahead. You're going to make a reflex save at -1 dice, and I'm going to give you a +2 modifier because Tech is kind of guiding you. So -1 dice, but +2 on the roll.
And that's a reflex?
I have an 18 strength if that matters.
A reflex save, yeah.
No, rolled a 1.
Use your reroll.
Use the reroll.
I'm gonna use the reroll.
Okay, do the reroll.
Okay. Oh,
You got a
not
+2
even better.
though.
That showed a 19 on like the die that was on the screen.
I know, but that's not what it is. So it's because she's rolling a D16. So a total of 4. The DC was 5. So
It's showing. Hold on, it's showing D16 +1 in the chat there, and she's supposed to have a +2, right? So would that make it 5?
No, there is a +2 there. It's +1 for her saving throw bonus, and then if you look, it'll say Judy save reflex -1 dice, and then +2 modifier.
But it doesn't look like it actually applied it. So the die roll was a 3. I have a +1, which brings it to 4, but it didn't quantify in the +2, so it should be 6.
Are you sure? We don't have any way to see the math on that?
That is the math that I see.
So that +2, you're sure that, like, it does the -1 dice. Would it not do the +2 as well? I just left clicked on it, and then it shows me save reflex -D +2, total of 4. So maybe you did roll a 1, but that doesn't make sense when you rolled a 2.
It didn't do it right. It doesn't. At least it doesn't look like it to me.
No, I don't think I did it right.
Yeah, because the top would have been with a 1. The top should have been a 3.
Yeah. So that did the math correctly when I did the dice. So it should be a 6.
What is? Can I just ask, what is your reflex save on your character sheet?
-1.
Well, then it did do it correctly.
Oh yes, it did because it took away the. Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
4.
Sorry.
No, it's
No,
got
I
one.
completely
questions
forgot.
again. My
No,
bad.
I'm glad you did because this is what we need to know. So it did do. If your save is -1, your total bonus is +1.
Yes.
You rolled a 3. That's a 4.
Yes.
So that's what you got. So you are jabbed. What we're gonna have you do is roll a d4 to see what type of finger poked you.
3.
Ooh.
And I love the phrasing on that. A 3.
Nobody wants a 3-finger poke.
I'm gonna get kicked out of here one of these days.
Okay. You have received. Okay, so this is a bioengineered appearance shift. So give me. It says I have to check a table in the rule book here. You might be immune to this because you're a pure strain human.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
How?
So it pokes you with a needle and ejects something,
Smack it.
but to no effect.
What was the point of that? Just give this
Quite literally the
weird
point.
spider tentacle leg a finger wag.
Okay,
I successfully move her behind me though.
she is behind you. Absolutely. And that's Judy's turn, and your turn was to move her behind. So I'm gonna. The Skull Drinkers move up to attack you. I do need 2 of them can attack you, so I'm gonna roll. This one's wooden spear. They come at you with their wooden spears. The first one gets a 6 on tech. That's probably not a hit.
Nope.
The second one got a 21 though.
Yeah, the second one hits.
For 4 points of damage.
Rude. Ow.
And the other 2 are not willing to come within range of those arms. So only 2 can get at you as these arms are reaching out from the walls of the room. And you guys are sort of fighting in the center. So now we're going to top of the initiative, which brings us the third person to come down here was Jimmy. Okay, so Tech, you go first.
I'm going to stab the one that's closest to me
Absolutely.
with my weapon
It's like-
here.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
15.
That's a hit.
5 points of damage.
He is dead. Well done.
Your mother was a hamster.
Wounds. Why won't that go? There it goes. How much was it?
5.
Points of damage.
5? Oh, I'm sorry. That does not kill it. I thought that did kill it. It doesn't kill it. Okay.
Rude.
There we go. Okay. So next is Judy.
How bad are you, Tech? Like real bad?
Bad. I'm at 4 out of 6.
4 wounds out of 6?
Yeah, I have 4 wounds, yeah.
I'll use naturopathy.
Did you guys see my rolls? I don't know if this program shows you my rolls.
No, you
No.
probably have them hidden.
Oh,
So
okay.
2 hit points.
Oh, no, I see the Skull Drinker rolls for the attack rolls anyway.
You see the 6 and the 21?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then the 4 damage.
Okay.
So
Okay, JD.
heal Tech for 2.
Got it.
And then go kill it! Kill it! Kill it!
Okay.
Ryan.
Jimmy, you're the next down.
So I'm looking at an ability that's got a range of 10 feet /CL. Is that CL for cleave?
Character
Yes.
level.
Character level.
Character. Oh, poop.
10 feet per level. Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, though, I need you to make a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude save. Nice. That is there.
Okay, so you are disoriented from the drift through the sand, so you're at -1 dice this turn.
Okay.
So far, we're 3 for 3.
And are you moving away from the wall or staying where you are?
Am I in range to smack anybody?
No, you would have to move away from the wall to do that. If you would like to use a ranged weapon, though, you can do it from here.
Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to use pyrokinesis. I'm just going to stay where I am because why not?
Okay, so here's something we learned. Before you make your pyrokinesis roll, you can do something called glow burn, which means you can give up a point of strength, agility, or stamina to increase this roll.
Can I give up one of the temporary points I have in my strength?
Yeah.
I will do that. So how do I glow burn?
Actually, I should say technically you wouldn't be giving up because when the temporary lost, you'd still show the loss.
Well, then I'm not going to glow burn.
Okay, so you just go ahead into your ability then there, Jimmy James.
Okay, and roll the check.
Yeah, roll the check. So a total of 12, that's a success. The mutant's hand fires a torch fire, inflicting D6 heat damage to a single target, and they can save for half.
Yeah.
Are you going to hit the wounded one?
No, I targeted number 2. So if I roll the damage, it'll apply it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. 2. Perfect. Would it
but they get a chance to save, right?
I was going to say, would it automatically roll my save? It appears not. So I will make a saving throw for them. If I can find their saving throws. There it is. Reflex save. That is a failure because you rolled a 12 and I rolled a 7. So right. It does the 2 damage, my man.
Okay.
And it torches them.
And then I need to roll a d4 for whatever finger pokes me?
No, because you didn't... Did you move away?
No, I stayed where I was.
And I need you to make a reflex save. The DC is just different. And I'll tell you if you get poked.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting poked.
You totally get poked. Roll a d4.
So 1 good?
No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
Roll a
d4 again. Roll a d4 again, Jimmy James.
Oh no! Is a 1 bad?
You're paralyzed for 1 round.
Excellent.
As one of the injections makes you go stiff, and you're like, ugh.
But I'm immune because I'm a manimal, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what happened there. So into here, only 2 can get to you. So they're attacking Tech again.
At least I'm not a threat.
I assume Tech's still doing the hold the line bit, right? Or are you letting them get around you at Judy? No?
I'm not.
No? You're going to be a hero?
I mean, I'm stronger than Judy, so I might as well.
Okay. Here we go. That did not hit you.
Nope.
The other spear might have hit you.
One does.
Wow. 5 damage.
He's unconscious.
Are you at 0?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is that unconscious or dead?
Technically it's dead, and Tech will have to make a luck roll to have survived.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we're going there again. Just wait though. Okay, so Marianna will arrive this turn. It's the top of the round. It's Marianna's turn. So the first thing, Marianna, we need to do is roll a fortitude save. You are not at all bothered by the grav change and drawing through the sand. So no minus dice for you. You see 4 sort of bugmen. And we have another player buff, by the way. You see 4 bugmen, insect, specifically mosquito. They are currently fighting your friends, but they're trying to stay in the middle of the room because all these you could see them clearly. All these like sort of medical arms are reaching in, trying to grab and poke at everyone. What would you like to do?
You see the bugs are like, alert, alert. And one of Marianna's claws just kind of clenches, and you see a green glow coming from it as you can use her radiation generation power.
Nice. So let's do a power check to see what you get.
Can I glow burn 1 point of stamina?
You totally can glow burn. So we're going to temporarily reduce your stamina by 1, and you can just add a +1 modifier down in the bottom left corner, and then make your check.
Oh,
Very, very well done. The mutant fires a radiation blast, inflicting 1d12 radiation damage. The target remains irradiated for d6 rounds, suffering an additional 2 points of damage per round. So go ahead and roll a d12 for me. And are we doing this to a wounded one or a fresh one?
We're doing this for a fresh one.
A fresh one? Okay.
Yeah. So that's a 5 points of radiation. And then the
5
d6, the d6 rounds is 1 round.
2 rounds?
One
1.
round.
Okay. So he'll take 2 next round.
But you get a fortitude save against my mutation check.
Okay.
that's a
Take
what?
off.
That's
Yeah,
going to be a
I
pretty
got-
big save.
I have to beat a 20 what?
23.
I'm not even going to worry about it. He can't make it. He can't make it. So, yeah. He's burning. Radiation sickness, the whole bit. Top of the... So that was Marianna's. Are you moving away from the wall?
No.
Okay, then I need you to make a reflex save. What the hell happened there?
That was me.
Oh, okay. Reflex save of 13. That is enough. You don't get these needle-like hands are sort of poking in the top of the water, but your fish is like dodging left and right, not being touched. And we're on to Tech, who is on the ground. So we're going to pass over Judy.
Tech is on the ground directly in front of me.
Yes.
What can I do to get them off the ground?
You could use a meta pack or anything because it has not been more than 1 round yet. They're first level, so they have 1 round to be sort of saved.
Well, 12.
Oh, wow, that was good. So you get a shot from the meta pack for 12.
And roll a d4.
Is
Strength +2 for 1 hour.
God, my strength is a 20.
So it's a 22 now?
No, it's 20 total now.
Okay.
18 normally, but
So, Judy, I'll give you your buff there. You wake up on the floor, Tech. We just missed your initiative, but I'm going to let you react anyways. What would you like to do from the floor?
are there still bug guys right by me?
Yes, they're about to step over you and
like-
attack Judy.
Can I swing out with my duralloy weapon thingy-majigger and swing at one of them?
Yeah. Or do you want to use don't you have a vibro weapon or something?
That power
Yeah,
baton
but
thing.
my-
Okay, so just a sec. Before we lose track here, because Viking just gave Jasmine gave a player buff, Viking gave a player buff, Viking also gave a reroll.
So we got 3 rerolls and 4 buffs.
That's what I read, is that someone used a reroll.
Yeah.
So
I used a reroll and still failed.
So I think it should be 2 rerolls and 4 buffs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Rolled a 20 to hit him with my force baton.
20 is a hit. How much damage with your force baton? Because this thing means business. Oh my god,
8.
could you roll lower? 8?
Nope.
Is it the one you hit before?
Yep.
It is dead.
Somebody has to roll like Jeff did during God Killers.
So I'm going to delete him. Can
For
I do
heals,
that?
anyway?
I can delete him off the track, right?
Mhm.
There we go. So now it is, and I'm going to say you swung from the floor there, Tech. Do you want to get to your feet?
Yes, please.
Judy healed. Ito's not down yet. Jimmy, it's your turn.
I'm paralyzed. Does that mean I'm getting poked again?
Oh, you are paralyzed. You are getting poked. It is hitting automatically. So why don't you roll us a d4 and we'll see what sort of poking you get.
2.
2, okay. And hold on a sec. We'll see what that does.
Hopefully it heals me. Gets rid of my stumble bum.
You are given an invigoration injection.
Nice.
So, roll a d6. That's how many temporary hit points you receive.
1.
You get
Excellent.
you get 1 temporary hit point.
It's like God Killers all over again.
Roll a d4 for me.
3.
3. For the next 3 rounds, you get a d16 action dice. So that means you can take your first action with a d20, and then you can try another action, but you can only use a d16 for that one.
Oh, nice. All right.
For the next for 3 turns.
3 rounds? Okay.
Yeah. So you get like an adrenaline shot, basically. And you're like, ah!
Does that start next round or right now? Like, am
No,
I burning? Okay.
Next round.
When I'm no longer paralyzed. Perfect.
Correct. The Skull Drinkers attack the downed. First of all, this Skull Drinker burns for another 2 as the radiation sets in, and then they attack Tech. What could go wrong? Actually, the first one is going to stick you with its proboscis.
Rude.
Sounds fun.
A natural 20 crit.
Oh, okay.
Shot to the jaw.
He
Don't know that
literally
I have
stuck
teeth,
you in
but
the
I'm dead.
face. Stuck you in the face with the proboscis. Doing 1 plus 6, 7 damage. How many hit points do you have?
I have 6.
Okay, it also knocked out 6 teeth. But I'm not sure that do you even have teeth as a plantian. I'll let
I
you decide.
don't know. I don't think so.
So you guys see this thing jam its needle thing right through Tech's face, and then the other one steps up and swings a spear at Judy. I feel
No.
like
Judy, I tried to protect you.
6, Judy. That doesn't hit.
It does not.
Tech's lying on the ground. As
I just got you up.
you can see the insect thing start to drink out of her, like.
Is it like they're like mosquitoes, right? So it's like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's horrible.
I'll put the art in the chat.
What? Top of the
Put
round.
the art for it in chat.
Top of the round is let's see here. Marianna's.
As I see one of these bugs start to feed our Tech, we're going to march over there and swing some cords at it.
Okay. This is the one that you
So-
irradiated, so it looks in rough shape. A 10 does not hit. It sees you coming, sort of leans away from the attack, and you just miss. Give me a reflex save as you move away from the needles.
Ooh.
That's what we like to see. Roll a d4. Two.
2.
That's the good one. So you get 5 temporary hit points, which I can add here for you. Actually, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it goes. And roll a d4 for me, and that's how long you get second actions for. Nice. So for the next 3 rounds, you as well have a d16 extra action starting next turn.
Nice.
Tech, I'm sorry. Judy.
Sorry, is the skeeter that's chewing on her still alive?
Yes. It is, yes.
I'm gonna take a buff to go up a die and hit it with my big wrench of aping.
Okay, so you're taking one of the player buffs, so that brings us to 2 re-rolls and 3 player buffs, right?
Yep. Oh my god. I'm taking a reroll too. Fuck it.
Re-roll.
Natural
it.
20.
That's better. Ooh. You hit its nose, which is its proboscis thing.
Yeah, I do. And I do 9 damage total.
Oh. You take its head off.
Yes.
It is so dead. And Tech falls back to the ground with like a big thing sticking out of her. And her teeth are everywhere. As you do.
Ah, I hate bugs.
So we have 2 rerolls. No, you used a reroll. So we're 1 reroll and 1 buff and 2 buffs. Okay. It's a job in itself to track that. Okay. Ito, Ito, I'm gonna say you arrived this turn even if you weren't supposed to. You come down.
I was supposed to.
Give me a fortitude save as you enter to see if you're disoriented.
Sure am.
You're very much disoriented, so you're at -1 dice. And you see these spider-like arms everywhere, and in the center of the room, there's a big fight going on between your friends and the Skull Drinkers.
I dive out. I pop out of the sand. I go, "There's rabbits up there with guns." I'm like, ah! I would like to. Does one of those skull drinkers looks injured, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my inoperative phaser pistol at it.
Okay, roll to hit it.
Hold on, I gotta go down and die, right?
Yes, 1 die, down 1 die.
I'm gonna take a buff to just go to regular.
Okay. I will knock the buff off.
Actions. Okay, throwing an inoperative phaser pistol at it. That's a 1.
That's a fumble. Your weapon is damaged. Okay, the weapon finally breaks.
Now I'm re-rolling that. That's part of my character.
Oh, okay.
I'm not breaking my broken pistol.
Okay. Give me a that will be so we're out of re-rolls and we have 1 buff remaining.
No, I'm not gonna re-roll. I want Artemis to have it for the death save.
Okay, so you throw the gun past, it hits the wall, and it shatters.
That is really sad.
My luck is so bad. She has almost no chance of making this roll, so
That's
just
okay.
do it.
I lose
You have
my
an android head you can throw.
I'm not
You're
using
fine.
a reroll to save an already broken pistol from breaking.
Viking
Yeah,
has
2 more
donated
rerolls.
2 rerolls.
Okay, I reroll.
Okay.
If you get a 1 again,
That's right, baby.
Okay, so that hits. Just so we're clear, you did use a reroll, but Viking just gave 2, so we're still at 2 rerolls. The inoperative phaser pistol hits, striking for 4 points of damage. Nicely done, but not enough to actually defeat the Skull Drinker yet. Okay, Jimmy James.
Do I have to get?
Are you moving away? Are you moving into the center of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me a reflex save?
I have to go pick up my pistol. reflex. Hmm?
You move away. Fine. Well done, Jimmy.
How do I add temporary strength? Because I've got +3 for an hour.
It's already added.
Oh, okay. So perfect. I am going to pump my stumpy little legs, and I'm going to go claw some mosquito heads. So I
Okay.
guess you need a reflex save first, right?
If you're moving away, yes.
Oh, no. Thank you, Jasmine.
You're good.
All right. So I'm going to. I've still got
Jasmine gave us a buff.
targeted. So I'm going to claw.
Yes. That is a hit, sir. Ooh, nicely done. This one is wound. Oh, there is only one left. So you did how much? 7 damage? Holy cow!
No, it's still showing. Oh, it says dying. Does that mean it's coming off the board?
Yeah, I haven't taken off the board yet. You're attacking number 4 now.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna attack number 4 with my second attack. If I do a buff, that'll put me at a regular roll, right? Instead of a D16 for my D16 action, or okay,
that is correct. Yes.
You guys mind if I burn a buff for my second attack?
Do the thing.
All right, I'll do the thing. Oh, that was a 19. Oh, it's still a hit.
But it is a 12, and that is still a hit.
For 7 points of damage.
Nicely done. That finishes it. Okay. Now we look to poor Tech on the ground. And we have to make a luck check. So we're rolling a D20. We have to roll under Tech's luck. We got an 8.
It is my luck. My luck
That is your luck? Then you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's exactly what you needed. However, I now need you to permanently reduce either your strength, agility, or stamina by 1.
Okay.
And you're at -4 to everything you do for the next hour.
Yikes. Okay.
Shoot.
As you sort of recover from that. Judy's going to use the naturopathy.
You sure did. Sure did.
To heal
2 hit points.
Yes, Plush, I brought home lots of goodies, including COVID from Gary Con. Thank you. Fortunately, none of the people that were with me seem to have gotten anything.
Nope.
Everybody say hi to Donna.
Hello,
Donna the cat.
Donna?
Eating a goldfish shortly, maybe?
Yes.
So now that you guys can sort of look around the room, you see all these medical robot arms. And this looks like it may have once, the only reason that you would know them to be medical is because of the syringe-like endings are similar to the medi shots and things like that you have gotten. There is some sort of distortion field on the western end of the room, which is where the sand now kind of falls from the ceiling, and that's what you sunk through. And the west is blocked by sand and the distortion field. To the east, there's a tunnel, and it's lit, and the tunnel is shining light into this room. There is also a door to the south. So there's a door to the south and a tunnel to the east.
Judge.
Search the bug, guys.
Yes.
Are we saying that we can't use the phaser pistol because of the tech level on it? Because it's a tech level 4.
The pistol, you mean the
Gauzer pistol.
The Gauzer pistol? So the Gauzer pistol requires a tech level of, it's a tech level 4. So anyone with an intelligence of 12 or higher can roll to use it if they would like.
Oh, okay. Do you guys mind if I try to use that?
Go ahead.
So you are going to roll. Let me get that.
Hold on. I'm going to move away from everybody as I try to figure this thing out.
Okay. So you're like, stand back while I try to figure this thing out. So you're going to, what you need to roll is, you need to roll on the very last page of your character sheet.
Yep.
You will see the CM should be set to 3 for your artifact check.
Okay.
And then go ahead and roll the artifact check.
So I have a -2 on this.
That is correct.
Okay. Can I use it? How many player buffs do we have?
Let me check my sheet here. We have 1 player buff and 2 rerolls.
Okay, I'm going to use a player buff to go up a die on this. Oh, yeah.
So you know how to use it successfully. And you can even make minor repairs on it with a DC 12.
Perfect.
Okay, so drag that over onto your character sheet, and it should add on your actions bar.
Okay. Is that now that's just like I can't like show someone how to use it, like they would have to make their own check.
No, now that you know how to use it, you can help other people learn how to use it.
Okay. Does anybody have a high agility? So I'm not great with ranged weapons. No? Okay, I'm using it.
I've already got the rifle, but I've only got 2 rounds left.
So
An 11 in agility.
Okay.
I've got a 14, but like
Quick
I said, I've
question,
already got the rifle.
Judge. For the pistol, it says 1d6/10d6 auto. So is that you could take 10 shots in 1 round if you wanted? Is that how that works?
Yes. Yes.
And it has 20 charges. I'm assuming it's 1 charge per shot. Or actually, it says ammo 8. C
That's
cell.
correct. So the C cell will power it for 20 shots, and the ammo, it does 8 at a time. Like it has 8 rounds. Because like the regular Gauzer rifle, you can choose to shoot at 1 for every target as long as they're sort of grouped together.
Right.
But for every target you choose, it drains an ammunition as well as a charge.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. I'm just having trouble dragging it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Nope, never mind. That's good. I got it.
You got it?
Looking at the description of the rifle in my inventory, it doesn't talk about C cells or anything at all, just straight up ammo.
Okay, I'll check on that. I'll check on that for you. For now, I mean, I'm fine if you just track the C cell charges. We don't have to track the ammo and the C cell charges, okay?
Well, based on the ammo that I've been using, I got 2 shots left. That's why I haven't been shooting.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
So, never mind. Never mind. I'm good. We're good. Thank you.
You're good?
I'm good.
So Ito has a Gauzer pistol now. So you have 4 enemies lying dead in the hallway. They have spears. So you think you are not the only people that saw the thing fall from the sky.
Do you want me to see if there's a ballista behind the door to the south?
Why would there be a ballista behind the door? That just seems like poor planning.
I don't trust doors anymore.
Oh, okay.
So when you approach the door to the south... Sorry, go ahead, Sophia.
Did the flying bunny one not mention rabbits, bunnies, the guns? Are they chasing?
Yeah, I think Ito mentioned that there were rabbit gunmen outside.
They were pretty far away when they shot at me, but I don't.
Yeah, they're on the edge of the crater. You guys are down the middle.
They also shot at Marianna's goldfish. Doesn't remember.
They didn't hit though. So the door to the south is partially pried open. There's no light beyond it though. And there are There is sand and rat droppings scattered around the door. But very dark.
That's gross.
Light my torch.
Okay.
So is it wedged open enough for me to be able to get through?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm little. I'll go check it out. If you guys want to avenge me when I die.
Okay.
Definitely not going first anymore. They're very hurt still.
I don't think anybody can go first anymore.
And it looks like Ghosty gave us another player buff. So we're currently sitting at 2 buffs and 2 rerolls, everyone. 2 buffs, 2 rerolls. So you lead the way, Jimmy. Is Tech pulling up the rear? You're feeling a little
A little
yuck.
poked. Yeah.
Yes. Your plant-like jaw has maybe not totally grown back yet. Jimmy, there's
Hole in my
stairs
forehead.
as you slide through the open door. The Pride open door. There is stairs going down.
I'll let the group know. Maybe, do you want to explore this floor before we go down, or start at the bottom and
Probably
then
a good idea.
end up here?
Hello, we're back. Did you miss us?
No.
Wow. That question was not for you. So
I know. Okay, I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it back.
Mhm.
Okay. So when you reach the bottom of the stairs, Jimmy, your torch illuminates a long corridor. There is a door at the end of the said corridor. There's also a door on your right-hand side going down the corridor.
I'm going to open the door on the right.
Okay, so you reach it first and you open it. And you find the door to be locked.
I try it again.
Nope. You're pretty sure it's locked.
What is the door made out of?
If only you had the one class that can open locked doors. The door is made out of Durasteel.
Yeah, we're not breaking that down.
You don't think so?
Well, let's look into another room.
I go to the...
Can't shoot blasty thing at lock.
You could always shoot it. Shooting things always helps, right?
Nope.
That's true.
I'll try to patch it. Is there an actual handle on it, or is it just like?
There's a control panel beside the door.
Oh, okay. I'll try to see if
and
I
you
can
guys have kind of learned like the button that opens doors, or seem to usually, but it doesn't. It's like and the door is locked.
Oh, can I make some kind of attempt on the panel?
Nope, because
Okay.
you're not the appropriate class, my friend.
All right, moving along.
I guess we go to the door to the south.
All right, so you move to the door at the end of the hall, and this one opens for you. An obvious living area. There's no sign of life anymore, though. The room is clean and tidy with a large bed and white stone shelves. Silver boxes, it's hard to speak with a plugged nose. Silver boxes rest upon wider shelves against the far wall, but the room seems relatively empty. The silver boxes would be the size of footlockers.
Check boxes for key.
All right, so your fish heads over and starts checking those out. What is everyone else doing?
Was there any other exits off of this room, or it's just a room at the end of the hall?
No, there is a door to the east.
Okay. I'm just gonna go put my ear up against the door and see if I hear anything on the other side.
Sure. Anyone else?
I'm just patting Tech.
Are you guys hanging out just inside the door, or what are you and Tech doing?
Just hanging out
Yeah,
inside
probably.
the door.
Tech is just like, ow.
Ow.
I'll lay Tech down in the bed and tuck her in and search the room.
Okay,
There's
so
a
you
ballista under the blanket.
Kablam!
Tech, are you good with that?
Sure.
The bed looks very comfortable.
Judy can
Sure.
sing lullabies. And
So as you lie down on the bed, you're like, these ancients had it good because this is the most comfortable thing you've ever lied on. Like, there's no comparison to like lying in the dirt on like a bed of leaves or even like the furs back home. Like, this is luxury.
Judy, you
Best
have
bet.
to feel this.
I jump in the bed. Ah!
Judy, you have a similar experience, and your cat jumps on the bed at the end and then puts a thought bubble of a cloud as it curls up at the end of the bed.
Right?
Tech is like instantly asleep.
You almost think the cat's nodding to you, Judy.
I nod back.
Marianna, as you begin to open the boxes, you start finding like spare parts that look very much like the robot that your goldfish bowl rides. There's like 4 left arms, 2 right arms, a couple legs for the left, a couple legs for the right. There's a torso, and then there are heads. All of them stare at you blankly. And they are covered in sort of these shards of packing material.
Siblings, brothers and siblings.
You don't hear anything out the door, Ito. Everything seems quiet. So there is the set of shelves or the door that Ito's at. But I would say probably Tech is taking full advantage of a rest here if the party would like to.
yeah, we'll do a thorough search of the room for sure and set watches and have a rest. Why not?
So as you look about the shelves, there is a crystal on the shelf that begins to glow, and it depicts the head of a middle-aged man and sort of his shoulders. He has thinning hair. Since Jimmy James mentioned that he was doing it, Jimmy, could you give me an AI recognition roll?
Probably not a good one, but sure. That would be under...
I didn't say it had to be a good one.
Actions. I've got a -4.
Yeah, because you're a manimal.
So I've got a -2 on my AI recognition roll. Is that good?
Like, it starts to glow, and then you're like looking at it, and it turns off.
I shake it.
Nothing.
I bring it over to the group on the bed. Say, this thing is broken.
Judy, do you want to give me a AI recognition? I'm assuming Tech's asleep, sleeping off the headache.
Tech's got 2 hit points left, so yeah, they're just chilling.
So as Judy looks at it, Judy, the face, the eyes sort of open, but it's not really like, even though it's sort of a crystal, you can tell that it's maybe a picture being projected on the crystal. And the eyes open, and then like as you do that, as you like shake your head like this, it does the same. It mimics everything Judy's doing.
I make myself dizzy.
Yes.
And see if it looks dizzy too.
It looks dizzy too.
Somehow my twin is in here.
Any siblings?
It echoes back to you. My twin is in here.
See? Wait,
See?
no, you're in there and I'm out
Wait,
here. No,
you're
what
in
are you
there.
doing?
You're there. Well, what are you doing? Ryan, you're muted if you're talking to us.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it mimicking her voice, or is it in like, does it sound like a man?
No, it sounds like a middle-aged man. It's basically me mimicking Affy. We've hit it right on the head here. Look at fucking Donna going full ass to mouth with Sophia. That's not acceptable. This is a PG channel.
This darn cat.
Jeez Louise.
I feel like maybe the cat is paying particular. Your cat, Judy's paying particular attention to the goldfish in the bowl.
Yeah, that tracks. I'm too enthralled by my twin that is stuck in this crystal that we clearly have to rescue.
Okay. So Judy keeps like talking to it and
how do we get you out?
How do we get you out? And then all of a sudden it just goes blip and it's gone.
No! My twin died. Good thing I did not form an emotional connection.
You did form an emotional connection.
I formed an emotional connection.
Judy forms an emotional connection with all kinds of things.
Bags, cats, crystals
Exactly.
with my twin in them.
So
this is my new personality now.
A little bit of time goes by. We'll say approximately an hour. Poor Tech finally wakes up and is feeling a little better. No longer has the -4 penalty.
You okay?
No, but I will be.
Can I
Didn't hurt you, did they?
Can I power off the belt during that hour and then recycle it?
Sure. You want to do that?
Yeah, I do.
So just take. You still have to take a charge. Oh no, you said it doesn't take charges, right?
No, it takes once the. Well, it still had 2 temporary hit points left. I don't know if I have to wait till those are gone before I can recycle
No,
it.
you don't. No, if you're going to take the hour to recycle it, you can take the hour to recycle it.
Amazing. Put me in the front.
Okay. So are you going to open the door, Ito?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Okay, so it goes down. It goes down a few stairs, and then to your left there's a door, and then up ahead there looks to be like it opens into a room.
I'll try to quietly make my way down the stairs with my pistol out. Dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun. And you said there's a path on the left before I get to that room that's ahead?
There's a door to the left, yes.
Okay, I'm going to see if that door is locked.
And the room ahead is lit, so there's a little bit of light coming down the tunnel. The door to your left is in fact locked.
Okay, I'm going to do a quick check on the panel to see if it's something I know. Nope. Okay.
No, you're not able to. You would need to be a rover to. I think it's called rover. I forget the name of the class.
Is it a Durasteel door as well?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's steel.
Okay, I will ignore that door completely, and I will continue down the hallway.
I'm gonna get the name of this class because now it's driving me crazy. If someone in chat knows better than me,
is it the one I played on?
Yeah, it's the one you played at the.
I played a rover.
A rover. That's right. Rovers can run bypasses. So, yeah, you're not able to bypass it.
Okay, I'll continue down the hall, trying to be quiet.
Sure. So this open area is lined with small tables with single chairs and standing cabinets with view screens.
Oh.
With faint beeping and buzzing. Like waka 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 and diddle 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 diddle. One view screen shows a crab-like animal chasing after small birds in a tunnel. Another shows 2 short men launching flaming balls of fire at each other from one platform to the next. A third shows a yellow pie-shaped circle eating dots. And the final shows a man in a red suit climbing ladders and jumping barrels.
Amazing. What was the first one you said? A crab? Or a...
Yes, a crab-like animal chasing after small birds in a tunnel.
I don't get that reference, but okay.
Another shows two short men launching fireballs at each other. With the occasional sound, Hadouken.
Amazing. Would I say that these are probably about 8 bits?
Yes, somewhere between the 8 and 16-bit phase, if you were to put such a number on these devices. Because, you would have no reference.
What level do you require to play them?
I look for a control panel.
Each of the screens has a small control panel in it. There's a few buttons and a stick.
Is there a big red button? I like to push big red buttons.
Yes, one of the games has a big red button.
I push it.
Okay. Would you like to give me... So, in order to work the video games, you need to be able to work tech level 2. Which means Judy is not a gamer. For tech level 2, you would need an intelligence of 8 or higher. I want to know how Judy just gets by in life.
I'd like to go over and play some Pie Man.
By being adorable.
Okay,
Really?
Ryan, if you'd like to play Pie Man, give me an artifact check with a CM of 2.
Okay. Pie Man. Oh, yeah.
Nice, dude. So, as you do that, the game let you guys watch as Ito just rocks this game, and then it asks him to put in a 3-letter call sign.
EDO.
EDO, and then the front of the console opens, and a small spherical thing falls out into a little holding cup, and it has a wrapper around it.
Amazing. I open it.
There is a bright sort of red crystal. It's a little sticky to touch.
Okay. I'll just kind of roll it around my hand, see if I can figure out what it is.
You're not sure.
I channel my ancestors and lick it.
It tastes delicious, Judy.
I put the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh, so you take it out of Ito's hand, pop it in your mouth. You have a hard red candy in your mouth.
I'm gonna jump some barrels.
At that point, over the sort of this disembodied voice. Children, is that you? Have you awakened? Matron is here for you.
Yes?
Mom, can you let my twin out of the crystal, please?
You've been gone for so long. Matron was worried.
It is cold and there are wolves after me.
How can Matron
There's a
assist
little
you?
wolf.
I didn't catch what Sophia said.
Is it scares the little wolf as better wolves chasing?
I'm a coyote, darn it.
There are rules. From this room, there are 2 doors leading to the east and another passageway with stairs going down to the south. But you cannot find where this voice that says they are matron is coming from.
Do you have any more of these little candy balls? I want to give one to my twin.
Father says the candy can only be released if you master one of the games. His rules, not mine.
Is anyone else good at games?
I can operate a machine.
I'll try the ladder climbing, barrel jumping.
So
device.
if anyone would like to try to beat one of the video games, you need to put into on your final page there under artifact check, you need to make sure the CM is set to 2 and then make an artifact check.
Do it.
I'm too dumb.
Don't worry about what it says the reactions there are. I have a different reaction table for these.
Okay. I'll try the fireball throwing one now.
Hold on 1 sec. Let me deal with these here. So Jimmy.
Yep.
You get shocked for 1 point of electrical damage from the machine.
There goes my temporary hit point.
And Matron scolds you. She's like, do better.
Say that to my face, Matron.
Tech, you also take a shock for 1 point of damage. And Matron is gonna like, do better. Marianna, you don't beat the game yet, but you're still like working at it. You just haven't gotten to the place that Ito got yet. Off goes Judy.
Is it button mashing?
Yes, button mashing, making absolutely zero progress in the game. You don't even understand what you're really looking at. However, it doesn't shock you.
Get good, scrubs.
Shocked again.
Jimmy, you take another shot. Matron's like, perhaps a break before you get angry.
Perhaps you should come down here and talk to me to my face, Matron.
Marianna's another. You take a point of damage. Careful, children.
I'll try the fireball throwing one.
Okay.
Ito
takes a point of damage. Let's kill ourselves on video games. Ito takes a point of damage.
Maybe we should get out of here.
We have been rewarded another player buff. As long as you're above a 9, you don't take a shock. But if you roll a 9, like Marianna's,
does a 13 hit?
A 13, you are still playing the game. You have not won, nor have you lost.
No, I'm hitting it with my Dura-Alloy weapon.
Oh, okay. So you swing your Dura-Alloy weapon, it shatters the screen. And it's like, and the game goes off.
Does candy come out?
No. Do I hit it again?
Yes.
Okay, roll to hit it again.
He just rage quit.
True to life.
Okay, so you guys watch as Jimmy James like just hits
going
it,
ham on this thing.
Hits it, and then finally like a dozen or so candies fall out on the floor.
I give them to Judy.
Walking around with like 6 of them in my face.
You see Marianna's kind of do the whole proper claw grabby thing, like claw grabbing machine. Pick one up and just mechanically put one in the bowl and they dissolve in the fish water.
Excellent. Matron says, when you break it, a demerit for anger. However, a merit for ingenuity. Enjoy your candy.
Thank you, Matron.
Wait, rewarded for breaking?
Ryan, you beat the game you were on, and another candy pops out.
I will pocket this one before Judy steals it.
Okay.
My way is more efficient. You get one at a time. I get like a dozen.
Yeah, but you don't get to put your initials in.
Yeah.
High score, Ito.
I take the Dura-Alloy torch thing and I burn JJJ in the side of the machine I broke.
Okay.
Here's a quick question: are there other scores?
Take a charge off.
Yeah.
Are there other like initials and scores? Like,
there are only 2 other initials that show anywhere else.
What are they, Judge?
Of course, you'd ask me that. No, I do have them here. Hold on.
After that first shock, Tech is just standing in the middle of the room, refusing to touch anything.
Have a candy, Tech. You've earned it.
So one is AAS.
Okay.
and the other is KAS.
Okay. All right, let's keep moving. Are we done playing games?
Yes, Jimmy is pro at Smash Brothers now.
It's the only game I know.
So there are two doors to the east, and then a set of stairs going down to the south.
What do you guys think?
Split up, be efficient.
Huh?
Meet back here in 20 minutes.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm stupid.
Maybe we should go down further.
We have to go deeper.
Deeper. Okay. We'll start heading down the stairs.
Well, what about harder or faster? Can
Well,
we
actually-
do those too?
Before I do that, can I check the other two doors and see if they're locked? The ones to the east.
Okay. The one to the one on the northern end of the room. This looks different than the other ones. There are two buttons outside of this door. One with an arrow pointing up, and the other with an arrow pointing down. And when you push
both,
those, yeah, nothing happens.
Doesn't light up or anything?
No.
can we force the door open?
Yeah, you can if you'd like to give me a strength check.
Maybe,
No, I can't do it.
Marianna, do you have that robot strength? Can you open this?
Is there... So it can...
I'll take
The
that.
exact same Jimmy.
So Jimmy and Marianna's pull on those doors. Nothing.
Can I use my duralloy weapon as a pry bar? A lever?
No. Unless you have. Do you have a pry bar? Yeah, everybody's pulling on the doors. These doors seem sealed pretty good. Matron comes over. Safety, children. There is no power currently running to the lift.
Why not?
What's a lift?
Where are you?
This must
We're
be
lost.
this must be a mechanical issue. You say, where are you?
Yeah, you're a mechanical issue.
He says, I am in Skybreak Industries substructural mining complex 119182-25. Children, you should know this.
We're lost.
I am sorry you are lost. If you would like to remain here, I can summon a security bot for your safety.
Oh, no.
No, thank you.
Can I remember a small string of numbers? Try again.
There's no response.
What does the other door look like?
It looks like the regular doors that you've passed before. It does not appear to be locked.
Okay, I'll open that one.
Okay, as these doors slide open, lights flicker and spark in the ceiling as blue fluid drops down upon several metal crates in the room. Two humanoid robots, one of which is missing a head and the other with tank treads for legs,
Awesome.
sit in sort of the dripping mess from the ceiling. Nothing moves but the drops of fluid from the ceiling. Drip, drip, drip.
Give that one a head back. Oh yeah, it's poison, the one that has that head.
The one with the tank treads has a head?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And it looks very similar to one of the robot heads that you guys saw in the storage room that you investigated. Like, it looks like a spare head for this particular robot.
And there's no exit off this room?
No, there's not. You guys are like standing in the hallway just looking in, and there's these two robots, and there's a couple boxes and things like that, but there's this blue stuff dripping all over the room.
Can we see where it's coming from?
It's coming from the ceiling, like it's leaking through cracks, like where the ceiling tiles sort of come together. There's drips coming through those areas, like something up above the ceiling is leaking.
But it's not like one spot; it's multiple spots all across the
yes,
ceiling.
all across the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch one of the drips in my bowl.
Oh god.
Okay, so it drips into your bowl, and your water starts to taste funny. Give me a fortitude check.
Oh no.
Okay. You can tell that is not good. Too much of that in your water would probably spell disaster. And actually, on your chest, on the chest of your robot, a little yellow light begins to flash, and you feel your water being circulated as it does its best to get rid of that.
Filters.
No, toxic.
Can I check out the robots to see if there's a way to like power them up?
Sure.
Like, do they...
Are you trying to avoid being dripped on?
Yeah. I'll try to avoid them.
So as Ito moves into the room trying to avoid being dripped on, the robots, the headless one stands up.
Oh. Well, that answers that question.
And the other robot with the tank treads sort of like rock forward and back again.
I think we should leave.
And then the one with tank treads goes like, mineral, bone, detected. Drilling procedures beginning. And then it comes right at you, and we're going to roll initiative.
So much for leaving.
Can we close the door?
There will be no leaving. There will be no leaving.
Strange thing to put beside a kid's room, but okay.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't write this. I didn't write this. You know, I'm along for the ride as much as you are. I'm not sure if I cleared initiative. Did it roll your initiative properly, guys? Double check it on the combat tracker.
It should have overtaken it, yeah.
Looks like it, yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the NPCs. There we go. We're going right to the top of the round, which is Marianna. You're amazing at initiative checks. So, Marianna, it's your turn to go first. So we have the mole M7113. That's the one with the tank treads. And then, is it showing you guys the ID?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the synthoid miner is the one without the head. Sound good? What would Marianna like to do? Everyone is in the hallway. The only one in the room right now is Ito.
Marianna is going to move in when she sees these issues activated. She's going to try and put herself in front of the mole to prevent it advancing.
In front of the mole unit?
Yep.
Okay, so you march in. Do you want to give me a reflex save to avoid things dripping in your bowl?
Yep.
You gotta get a top for that bowl.
Yeah, no, you've taken some drops in. Drip, 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 drip. But you do manage to get in front of the mole machine. Would you like to attack, or?
Yeah, I'm going to attack it. I'm going to give it a swing.
Do a thing. Oh.
Or not.
We have a critical fumble. You wildly missed, but miraculously caused no other damage. So you get up in there. Maybe you're trying to dance around from that stuff dripping in your bowl too much, and then you swing out with your claws, missing.
Do I still have my D16 from earlier?
No, that's worn. That has worn
that's
off.
worn off. Okay.
Ted just knock over his litter box and then mew at me until I fix it.
Okay. So as you jump up and make this wild swing with no effect, the robot seems to. It's like foolish. Then it shoots this pod off its shoulder. It almost looks like a baseball as it flies over past Ito and past Marianna into the hallway where everyone else is. And as it lands on the ground, it's like ting ting ting. Boom.
What's a baseball?
Well, a ball. Don't get technical with me, dude. I think this might maybe missed. Everyone's armor class?
Mine's 10.
10?
Me too. Mine's only 9.
And she's not up front this time.
I have 1 hit point left, so I'm dead. Again.
Really? I am terrified to roll this dice. Oh shit, max damage.
I'm out too.
So this grenade lands in the hallway. You hear an explosion. And Judy and Tech are down. Jimmy James, what would you like to do?
I don't know how to help them. I don't have anything.
Well, you would have to have if you have a Medipack, you could use a Medipack.
I have nothing. I have beer. I can
does Judy
drink
have
beer in their honor.
Does Judy have medical injections left?
Yeah.
You certainly know where those are. You could grab one of them and either inject Tech or Judy.
I'll inject Judy because Judy can probably heal better than I can.
Okay, so you go ahead and inject Judy. Judy, do you want to roll for yourself to see what the injection does? And then Ito, it's your turn.
So Marianna stepped in front of me?
Marianna has stepped in front of the drill thing that just launched the grenade past you. Okay. The other one is coming straight for you. With no head, I might add.
I'm gonna slowly start to back out of the room, and I'm gonna pull out the Gauzer pistol, and I'm just gonna open up on this headless robot.
Okay, are you shooting just the headless robot or both?
Oh, I would love to shoot both. Yeah, great.
So the Gauzer allows you to shoot multiple targets as long as they're close to each other, which they are. So go ahead and make an attack for each one with your Gauzer pistol.
How many shots can I take? Just one on each?
One on each, yep.
Okay. So do you want me to just roll twice, or is it one attack?
Yeah, roll to see what you get on the headless one first.
Okay. Gauzer pistol.
Yes.
That's not great.
That is not a hit. That is not a hit. It like ricochets, pew, pew, does not penetrate the armor.
12?
And then on the other one, the same effect.
I throw the pistol at him.
We'll do that. We'll do that next turn. We'll do that next turn. Tech is down again. The Synthoid Miner. If you're backing out of the room, the Synthoid Miner comes in at the side of Marianna's, and it's gonna swing its fist. It has no head, so it's at -4. Here we go. Holy cow! It rolled a 19, -4. 15?
That just hit. If it's me, yeah. The carapace.
It does 7. It does 7 damage.
Oh, okay.
So it hits your robotic body, and you hear crunch, and like danger, danger, danger. All these red lights are going off. It's Marianna's turn. I swear, guys, this is a level 1 adventure. This is level 1.
Doesn't help we rolled crap for hit points.
Tim Callahan, what were you thinking?
It's fun to kill people.
I mean, I love it.
Meat grinder. That's what they were thinking.
TPKs are great.
With that amount of damage, I'm starting. Marianna's is starting to spark and malfunction. I put both bubbles on now.
You could always do a whole bunch of glow burn with your radiation attack.
See, that's why I was thinking, strangely enough. I
would support such a maneuver.
Basically, she's going to either, she's going to self-destruct radioactively, or just overcharge her core, and yeah. I'm looking at your ability real quick to see how far I have to go to get the super one. That's not 10d6.
Or are you checking to see how high you need to roll?
Yeah.
It's for. Let me check it.
Yeah.
So radiation generation. You're looking for like a blast of 30, a 30-foot blast. You would need a 28 or higher.
Okay.
That's a 30-foot radius, 3d6 of the radiation damage there. Yeah, to get an area of effect, you need a 28 or higher. Otherwise, it's a single target blast.
How many points can I grow burn at once?
There is no limit.
Oh, there's no limit. Okay.
I guess the limit would be your stat total.
You can't go to 0 though on a stat, right?
No, you can't go to 0 on a stat. So let's look at Marianna's for a second here. 13 strength, 14 stamina. So there's 12 and 13, 25. Plus your agility of another 10. You could glow burn 35 points if you wanted to, and you'd be 1, 1, and 1.
Yeah, let's just do it. We're getting there. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's burn all that. Lovely.
Okay. So you're glow burning. Let's just round it out at 30.
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and make a regular check, and then we're going to add 30.
Okay.
You're gonna roll like a natural 20.
No.
Okay, so you rolled a total of 5, but we add 30, which takes that to 35. So the mutant's body temporarily achieves active fusion, releasing a 10d6 radiation blast in a 100-foot radius.
100-foot radius.
So we're all done.
All
of us.
Centered on the mutant. Affected targets missing their save are blinded for 1d6 rounds. All organic possessions and clothing are disintegrated. Targets are irradiated for an additional 1d6 rounds, suffering 1d6 burn damage per round. Now,
good thing I'm immune to radiation.
I was just about to say, Ito's belt makes him immune to radiation. So there is a very bright light as the goldfish literally goes supernova, Ito. The flash of light, all you see of your friends is just their silhouetted skeletons for a moment. And then ash. There's ash everywhere. The two robots do the same. They are melted. They are irradiated. The entire structure actually takes a huge amount of damage. And I think that's a safe place to call it for tonight.
Are you sure?
I think we've got some characters to make. Maybe you'd all like to just have kind words for Sophia as we once we're off.
Thanks, Sophia.
Once we're offline.
If you'd like to be a guest for our next game, send an email.
This is what happens.
I have a guest for the next one. It's the one after that we need a guest for.
Yeah, if you'd like to be a guest for our TPK party,
So next time, we'll have maybe Ito back. Maybe we'll just start a fresh one and get at her again.
It destroyed everything they had. Like everything's gone.
Everything organic.
Here, I'll see if I can. I don't know if it'll let me post this effect here.
I'm just wondering how much loot I can grab here.
Anyway, while Jeremy rejoices in our death, if you want to be on our game, maybe not kill all of us, that'd be great. You can email thevectaire@gmail.com, and we will get you on our list. Yep.
So there you go.
Thanks, Sophia.
The mutant's body achieves
Well,
temporarily
Jared,
achieves active fusion.
you didn't roll the 10d6, Jared.
Oh, that's fair. I did not roll the 10d6, everybody. There we go. Marianna's just rolled it. 35 damage. Would anyone live through that?
No. I'd be dead
Well, how many
like 6
rounds is
times
the-
over.
How many
You can-
rounds were we
You
irradiated
can,
for?
you can make a fortitude save to save for half. But it is a DC 35.
Yeah,
Is half
no.
of 35 under 6?
Oh boy. No, there were no survivors from the rite of passage. Well,
No, our funnels were empty.
I would like to take Jimmy James's rifle.
oh no, the rifle's gone.
Is that organic? Sorry, is that organic?
Mine
All
is.
organic possessions. Oh no, I suppose. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll affectionately title this like I don't know.
Marianna's Rad Drench.
Why we don't have guests. That's the name of the episode.
Ground Zero with Marianna's. Don't ever give a guest radiation generation again. I guess I can look up glow burn to see if there's a limit to what they can glow burn, but I don't think there is. I think yeah. Well,
We're just gonna go.
we're just gonna
At least
yeah.
Gonna go.
a bunch of characters
Yeah.
that have the rip
Uh,
reel now, so
So exactly, chapter 1 of the Wasteland Saga. We're just gonna say that's chapter 1. We'll
Did we
begin with
level?
chapter 2. Did you level?
We're
Did you level?
leveled.
We got leveled.
I feel
You
like I
got level.
inherited a car.
Yeah, but you don't have the controller headband thing.
Oh my goodness.
I can hotwire it next episode.
We
We're
may
gonna
have to
go.
we may have to put safety. We may have to put safety measures in place for this in future.
What's
But
the
there you
fun
have
in
it.
that?
If you've never seen a TPK, well, I guess that's a total TPK. But you know, it feels like it.
Didn't the
feels
belt
like-
blow up?
No, because it says he's immune to radiation as long as the belt is on.
Yeah, but if the belt malfunctions and blows up, then it kills him, and he's dead.
But it didn't.
It's a force field around.
Roll a d4.
Nah. Yeah, I'm alive.
Jimmy's adjudicating. I love it.
Okay,
Okay.
bye.
No, we'll be back. We'll be back in 2 weeks
Maybe. We're all
with some
dead.
You're gonna kill me.
with some new mutants and a new guest, and we'll see if we can't wipe them out too.
Bye.
Them or us.
See you, everybody.